So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy level.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo, really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Quite no argument from me on that one. Cucurella. Garnacho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Hakimi. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. And it's Mendes. Now who's going to be first to this? That is good strength. Doué. Very nicely done. Big chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Cucurella. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Zabalny. Doué. Marcola chasing after it. Oh, Ren, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia. Well played, snuffed out the danger. Cucurella. Garnacho. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. To make any further progress now. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Hakimi. João Neves. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And it's Palmer. Oh, great play! Garnacho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, shooting chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. short. Fernandez. Caicedo goes for a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Marquinhos. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Neves. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cucurella. Caicedo. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Out to the right. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
João Pedro really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Zabani gently done. Nuno Mendes. Zabani. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fofana gets over and intercepts. Doué. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Played into space. That's an excellent interception. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Fernandez with the short one. Cucurella. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. He's shifting through the gears here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer. João Pedro. Hakimi clears it away. Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack?
But beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Mendes, good-looking ball. Correa. It's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. That's nice. Correa crosses. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Wins the duel this time. Cross goes in there. And the finish! That's another chance. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Fofana getting this one clear. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella goes forward. Marquinhos cuts it out. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Plenty to aim. Real chance! João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. That'll be a throw. Palmer, backward it goes. Palmer! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chalobah. That's really well manoeuvred. Have play for a goal kick. Zabani looks to the other side. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola knocks it out wide. Fofana. James. Chalobah. Aim forwards. João Neves. Will be a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes, some resolute defending there. Can he latch on to this? Can he spark a counter here? Oh, some tackle that. Hakimi. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Doué. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Oh, good spread. Cross in. And it's hoisted clear. He's still got it, needs help. Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Dembele simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Fernandes. Caicedo. Mendes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. João Pedro. And that's a throw. Garnacho. Decent progress down the left. That is lovely. Garnacho tries across. Marquinhos tries to clear. Palmer. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella puts them all in. And he's there to get it away. Could move up a gear here. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves laid out to the left flank. Barcola showing good feet. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Now it's Doué. Doué has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Doué. Doué. Lovely feet. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo. Garnacho. Fernandes. Fernandes shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Hakimi, gently done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Garnacho. Garnacho. It's gone for a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia. Caicedo, too strong for his opponent there. Chalobah. James. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Zabani gets rid without sophistication. Kvaratskhelia. Zabani forwards and with intent. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Clipped into space. Garnacho. Time to deliver. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Marquinhos gets it clear. Chalobah. James. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brilliantly cut out. João Neves. Barcola. Zabani. Kvaratskhelia. Zabani. João Neves. And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Palmer. Caicedo, aim forwards. Marquinhos. João Neves. Marquinhos shifted upfield. João Neves. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Hakimi. João Neves. Marquinhos. João Pedro. Oh, they can break here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And it's made its way to him. Zabani gets it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Dembele. Oh, played through for the wide man. Looking to break at pace.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Garnacho moved on forwards. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Good driving run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lobbed in behind. And it's Caicedo. Hit into the middle. And out it comes again. Chance, surely! Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cucurella. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, gently done. Fofana makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fofana, moved on forwards. Kvaratskhelia. João Pedro. Garnacho. Oh, it's Dembele. Chance here to counter. João Neves. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella. Fofana. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's running through, and a chance! Doué. That has been cut short. Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. Nice control. Garnacho. Here it is, crossed in. So what can they make of this? Garnacho. Palmer. Well read. And the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Neves. João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's in! Chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Palmer. Garnacho. Barcola forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Fofana. Fofana shifted upfield. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Cucurella. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Fernandes. Garnacho. Played with finesse. Mendes with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. And it's James. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. James. In by James. Zabani gets it away. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. Fofana. Garnacho. Cucurella. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. João Pedro. And he shoots!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Cucurella. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kvaratskhelia. Great ball if he can get there. It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chalobah. Fofana, gently done. João Pedro. Cucurella picks it up now. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's James. And here's Palmer. Caicedo. Out towards the flank. That's good play. And here's Garnacho. Can he deliver? He decides to cross it. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
João Neves. Marquinhos. Zabani.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Fernandes. James. Now this could be a chance. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chalobah. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's gone back to the keeper. Zabani. João Neves. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Played into the middle. That is clearly overhit. Garnacho. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. João Neves. João Neves. Forwards and with intent. That's a nicely weighted pass. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Great reaction. And he thumps it clear. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. Barcola tries to dink it through. Hakimi. He's got to be in here. Cucurella shifted upfield. Garnacho. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia looking here to chip it through. Now the cross. That has been knocked clear. James. Fofana, gently done. Fofana, he's gone direct here. João Neves wins the duel this time. Doué. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nice touch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. João Neves. Zabani. Hakimi. Zabani. Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for goal!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Hakimi cuts it out. Marquinhos. João Neves. Moved on forwards. Takes the shot!
Denied by an instinctive save.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani played out to the left flank, and it's Mendes. Barcola. That's tidy. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
James. And they've got a throw. Palmer. A chance to play it in. Tries to get it clear. Garnacho. He's had a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. And that has sent him sprawling. And it's Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Palmer. Chalobah. Fernandes. Chalobah. James. Fernandes. Palmer looking to add to his goal. Fofana driven forward. João Pedro. Caicedo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani chooses to go cross-field. Barcola. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia has been caught there, it's a foul. He's had a crack. Oh, he's hit the bar. And it's hoisted clear. Barcola's cross. Out to the left it goes. Chance here to counter. Caicedo set up one goal so far. Now it's Pedro. Garnacho. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He's going to have his name taken. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's James. James crosses. Zabani clears it away. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Now it's Garnacho. Here's Palmer. It's run loose here. It's a nicely shaped ball. Hakimi. That looks a cracking ball. And that has been cleared. James getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Keeps on running. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Doué. Barcola. Spread out to the left. Tries a deft little ball. They've got rid. Hakimi have it back and can go again. Fofana. Oh, can he get onto this? João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Doué. Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandez. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Pedro. Marquinhos is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Physical challenge. Correa. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And that has put paid to that. Garnacho aim forwards.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dembele. Tries a measured ball. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Marquinhos. Sabani. Lee Kang-in. That's a brilliant interception. João Pedro. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. Garnacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sabani. Out to the left it goes. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. It's been slipped through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when the team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Neves. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Hakimi is onto it in a flash. Lee Kang-in. Danger averted for now. Got a throw in. Kvaratskhelia. Garnacho. Palmer. Fofana. Caicedo. And it's Hakimi. Chalobah is there, and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Could move up a gear here. Now it's João Pedro. Decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Marquinhos. João Neves, over towards the opposite flank. Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. forward. Caicedo. James. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. Cucurella. Garnacho. The pass is intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Hakimi. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Over to the left. Great work on the overlap. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. João Pedro. Zabani clears it away. Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Zabani forwards and with intent. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chip through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chalobah, aim forwards. James, gently done. And it's James. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Mendes wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Zabani. Fabian Ruiz. Fernandes. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Mendes forwards and with intent. Hakimi. Lee Kang-in. Kvaratskhelia. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. trouble. Deftly away.
Proves too strong. Caicedo.
Now it's João Pedro. That's a good ball. And he's heaved it away. James.
Fernandes.
João Neves, played out towards the right wing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the counter is on. Dinks one through. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcola, Lee Kang in.
It's Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Clearance is short. Oh, that's neat. João Neves, done delicately. Correa with the clearance. Chalobah shifted upfield.
Caicedo.
Palmer. Oh, that's a nice ball. That pass has been well intercepted. João Neves, aim forwards. Barcola, and that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And it's Mendes. Barcola.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. James gets good distance on it. Here's Barcola.
Correa.
Fofana. And it's played forward. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Mendes.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Lee Kang in. And here's Lee Kang in. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank.
Caicedo. Garnacho.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Pedro. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That has been cut short. Chance again. No. They've played it short. Get that clear. And here's Garnacho.
And it's Cucurella.
That's tidy. Palmer! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Marquinhos. João Neves. Moved on forwards.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola.
And here's Dembele. Hakimi. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Savani.
Marquinhos. João Neves. Out to the right.
And it's Hakimi.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Cucurella.
Here's Barcola. Vitinha! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. James forwards and with intent. And the keeper has it. Two minutes to be added on. James cuts out the pass. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. João Neves. Over to the left. really well cleared. Garnacho wins the duel this time.
Cucurella.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was simply a very